Pisces new moon. Adjustments are required. Pisces new moon is on the 27th, 28th of March, depending on where you are in the world. Pisces is endings. Purify compassion. Connection to spirit, your spiritual practice. The lower vibes, we have low and high vibes of Pisces. The low vibe, or one of them, is escapism. It is the people pleaser, out of a fear. Pisces is the opposite sign of Virgo. We currently have the North and the South Node in Pisces and Virgo. The North and the South Node play a huge part on our journey, on our personal worlds. South Node is our past that we need to release, and the North Node is our destiny of where we should be heading. North Node is in Pisces, that's where we're heading. So this new moon is going to bring in areas to do with new starts, to do with your Pisces connection and traits within you. Whether Pisces or not, we hold elements of this. And globally, we have big Pisces energy cosmically. We have 5 planets in Pisces. When we have more than one planet, the energy amplifies. So there's big endings to do with the Pisces energy. Now, Pisces is ease and grace and flow. Compassionate and beautiful energy. It's soft, it's water. So whatever endings are coming in, they are taking on this Pisces energy of organically falling away. So this is where the adjustments are coming in. And with all the other aspects going on in the sky right now, it's trying to align you to a higher version of you on your path. Meditate and contemplate is going to be your friend through this Pisces new moon, through Pisces season. But like I said, we have the South Node and the North Node. And they have an 18-month lifespan of this energy. And we only went into this new cycle in January. So we've got 18 months or just under of this Pisces and Virgo. Now, the opposite sign of Pisces, as I've mentioned, is Virgo. So we do take on the traits of Virgo, which is an earth sign. She's very practical. She's about what we fuel our body with. She's our daily habits. It's where we give our time, love and energy away. Now, Virgo is also, I'm going to keep that one out because that's come out twice. Virgo is also our dietary habits. And I've just recorded the Venus retrograde, and this Pisces energy was very strong in there. And it was talking about purifying. We're at a cleanse of purifying. And that would tie up with this big Pisces theme I'm talking about, especially for the next 4 months at least, because we have big planets ending in Pisces. But for the 18-month period, we're having to really look after our body and how we're nurturing and loving our body and what we're putting into it. So this card flew out twice when I was doing the pre-shuffle. Oh, okay. And this is Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, Leo energy. Now, Mars has just done a stint in Leo in his retrograde. So when a planet goes retrograde, it goes over all things to do some inner work, do some releasing and healing. And he's been doing a lot of healing in the sign of Leo, which is our heart, where we've shut down our heart. Then Mars went into Cancer, which was home, children and family. So that this new moon in Pisces is making a connection, obviously, unless it wouldn't be showing up in my reading, to that Mars retrograde. Home, children, family, where we've been in our pride, where we might have been in our old masculine ego and be reactive because we've been hurt in the past. It's bringing up things to do, and it's dissolving areas to do with that. If you're interested in my Mars retrograde reading, guys, I'll link it in the description box below. Okay, I'm going to pull a few cards and just go into the flow of this energy. If you're liking this, guys, do hit that subscribe button, comment, share. It does help the algorithms on YouTube, and I do appreciate it. Thank you. Right, we've got a lot coming out there. Here we go, North Node, confirming just what I said. North Node is currently in Pisces. It's asking us to do something different. This is where the adjustments are coming in. So whatever feels uncomfortable right now, it's trying to get you to shift into a different area of your world. Think differently, connect with spirit more, meditate more, connect with your body more, cleanse your body. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node energy. That's how you're going to flow with these energies, and that's where the adjustments are needing to come in. Yeah, time to give rather than to take. This is Virgo energy. Okay, I'll talk about them in a moment because I'm getting distracted. A time to give. Yes, distracted. I'm getting distracted. A time to give rather than take. Virgo energy, so it's come up here, is about being of service. And right now, I feel like this Pisces energy is wanting to be of service to us, where we can share our gifts and help and be compassionate with self and others. But before we can be of service to others from a compassionate way, we've got to do the inner work. And what I mean by that is, the lower vibe of Virgo is being of service to others to your own detriment, out of a fear. So you're putting other people first, but that's because it could be possibly like a codependent energy. You might fear something. You might fear not fitting in. So you'll always be of service to others and not yourself. And you might spin a lot of plates. You might have a lot of things going on. Get yourself. Virgo is all about the diligence. Virgo is an earth practical sign. She loves to look at the detail. So this is head down. This is, I'm getting a vision of somebody at a computer desk doing the Excel spreadsheets, not leaving work till late, really want to get into detail. When really, when you're in that energy, you're not giving to yourself. Where's the love? Where's the compassion? Where's the connection within you? And not just with you, where's the connection with others? So there's something to do with Virgo energy here where you've got to be more compassionate, the Pisces energy, with yourself, so you can be compassionate with others. Where are you? And I'm going into the escapism of Pisces because that's one of the things I've mentioned. It's escapism. Where do you use work as an escape? Where do you use looking at the detail till you've looked at it just to find, I'll go research even more, and which is great. It's good for our knowledge to learn things new. But where are you finding this a distraction? Where are you going on your phone and being addicted? Escapism. Where are you looking at the news? Where are you going to the gym? Where you are escapism? There's something out of balance to do with your mind and your body. Wow, that's a bit, because there's something that you're needing to release here. And then we've pulled this, which is very interesting. We've pulled 2 Libra cards. So a win-win outcome is forecast and a new romantic cycle begins. But I don't want to pay attention to that. I want to pay attention to the area of the sky that this is pulling up, and it's Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. With this new moon, we're 2 days away, a day, whatever it is. The next day, Venus goes into its retrograde in the sign of Aries, which is the opposite sign of Libra. Libra is all about our relationships. Venus is going to do a deep dive to view areas to do with Aries, self and others. How is your relationships with self and others? Where have you been in these relationships where you've give your time, your love, your effort out of a fear of something? Being of service to your own detriment and not being of service to your mind and your body. So you've disconnected from this beautiful inner peace, this beautiful intuition of Pisces. We've also pulled this Cancer energy, full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer energy is home, children, family. Now, the Mars retrograde was in Cancer. Again, link in the description box below, guys, for that reading. It might make more sense. We need the masculine and the feminine. So Venus and Mars, when they're going into retrograde, which they're very close, Mars has just finished his retrograde and now Venus is dipping in there. The masculine and feminine are needed in balance. So our world is balanced. So there's some areas to do with our Venusian energy that's coming up with this new moon, or whatever's coming up in Venus retrograde, and it could possibly be to do with areas to do with home, children, family, feminine connections, mother, sisters, co-workers, nieces, grandmothers, daughters. You are going to feel it's going to flow easier. Whatever's dissolving. Remember, Pisces is about endings, releasing an old cycle, whether that's an internal cycle, internal thoughts, ancestral wounding, ancestral healing, karma. You are going to flow through it by going more into this Pisces energy, because within Pisces it's inner peace. But you're needing time away from the distractions to find that inner peace. So we won't be able to be of service as much as we used to, basically. So putting boundaries in place so you can find your inner peace might be needed at this time with the new moon. Okay, let's go into my tarot. I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what the energy is for this new moon in Pisces. It's all sounding pretty serious, but the energy I'm feeling is we've got this. We've got the inner peace. It's going to teach us a lot about taking back our power. And no matter what chaos is going on in your internal world or external world, the drama of the world, you will always find inner peace if you find and give yourself the time. Meditate and contemplate is what is needed. And this is where the adjustments are coming in. To give yourself back your power that's been taken from you for thousands of years. And now this is me going on a tangent. Okay, let's see what tarot is coming up. 10 of Cups just wanted to flip over, but they went back in, so I'm not going to pick it. 10 of Cups is all about completion of an emotional cycle, happy ever after. Where have you been blocking yourself from the happy ever after? Because you've been going around in your head with the drama and not connecting to a higher version of the happy ever after. Where have you just been listening to the drama of others? Phone, surroundings, environment. The inner peace is in there, and what we think we create, what we feel we create. Crossing the Bridge of Happiness was one of my titles for a full moon in Cancer back in January. And I feel like when Mars has been in his retrograde in Cancer, he's found that door to happiness, but it's an internal job. He's had to calm his fears, his ego, and go within and release them and embrace that life is filled with happiness and joy. But he had to find it within himself, because there's the new fire. And come Aries season, which happens on the 20th of March, I think we're all going to feel pretty fired up in a new way of being, thinking and doing. I'm very excited for this energy, for Aries season to kick off, because we're going to take our power back, but in a more empowered masculine, more matured masculine. We've got the 7 of Swords. I'm going to pull 3 cards for this Pisces new moon, and there's Virgo energy, Sun in Virgo. There's the moon. Looking at our fears, the darkness of the full moon, our fears, our illusions. Yes, our illusions. Where have we been keeping ourselves in illusion of work, workaholic, distracting us from love, escapism, it's been an illusion. What do I mean by that? Help me speak the words I need to speak. There's a new beginning. We've been fed a lot of illusion and fear. That life is just about head down, grindstone, struggle, let's get on with it, and then you die. In a nutshell, it's been an illusion. And this is the Seven of Swords. Swords is mental energy. He's carrying 5, which is conflict. 5 is conflict, but 5 is freedom. He's carrying 5 of Swords, and he's looking back at the 2 of Swords. Now, the two of Swords in tarot is the moon in Libra, which is about our relationships, a union. 2's a union, you're the masculine and the feminine. It's been an illusion. The 5 of Swords wants to keep you in conflict of the separation from your masculine power and your feminine power. And this is where we've been working hard to bring in a new version of I know it might not be making any sense, but a new version of us, a new version that we want to create. The masculine and the feminine, they come together, they create a child. A man and woman comes together, creates a child. That is the natural cycle of evolution, of co-creation. But if we're always in conflict, we're always going to have the trauma and the karma, because our parents and our grandparents were unhealed and they didn't release it, so they passed it down to us through the mind, through all programs, through all behaviours, genetics, and it's been an illusion. Because we have the power to set ourselves free from this 5 of Swords. 5 is about freedom. We can set ourselves free from the conflict. Wow. But we have to trust. How do we trust? We go into Pisces energy. We find the solitude. We get rid of the distractions. We get rid of the escapism of whether that's alcohol, drugs, addictions. And we go in and we find to feel. We're going to try and feel where our fears were to set us free from the devil. Breaking free, there's the masculine and feminine, chained. All beliefs, all programs just being passed down over generation, till we decide to set ourselves free. Wow, this is deep, and it might not resonate with everybody. I hope I haven't lost anybody, but if I have, it might not be your message right now, guys. Let me have a look. Where do I want to go with this? I want to bring in Black Moon Lilith again. I brought her in for the Venus retrograde, and I'm going to bring her in again. And then I'm going to finish off with the power of love. This compassion and love for ourselves. And that's where the power is. Within ourselves. Not what we've been taught to believe. Not what we've been hearing. Taking back our power. New moon in Pisces. Black Moon Lilith. What are you showing us? What are we releasing? Ready for a new beginning. Black Moon in Lilith. Black Moon in Lilith. Black Moon Lilith. And funnily enough, in the sky right now, Black Moon Lilith is just a point in the sky in the astrological weather. And Black Moon Lilith is currently in Libra, which is our relationships, which is ruled by Venus. So this Venus retrograde is going to show us a lot. Conjunction. Becoming whole again. Masculine, feminine, coming back together. Wow. Okay. At least the cards understand what I'm talking about. Mary Magdalene. Divine loyal goddess. Look at her. She's putting her crown back on. I'm hoping she's putting it on. She's not taking it off. I don't know whether you can see on this card. But she's got the gold behind her. She's got the gold. In fact, her hair is liquid gold. The alchemist. Turning lead into gold. Gold is our solar plexus. Gold is the higher expression of who we really are. Gold is enlightenment. She's putting her crown back on. Knowing that we have the power, we hold the power within us to change any situation in our world. Let me read from the book, Black Moon Lilith. Number 19. So she is the divine loyal goddess. Mary Magdalene is she's shown as in modern days as a biblical deity for her loyalty to Jesus and the deep spiritual understanding she had to his teachings. When this oracle card appears, loyalty and understanding from others is coming into your life. Okay, there's that Venus energy about relationships. Relationships are delicate art of balance, respect and honesty. And you are now realizing the importance of choosing the right people in your life. You are responsible for anyone or anything that is draining you. Oh, okay. Now is the time for you to take responsibility for the people, places, and things in your life in order to make a change. Mary Magdalene is here to teach you that you must fill yourself up before you can give. Be discerning about who you give your devotion to. The Mary Magdalene Oracle card is about ending any rifts, strife, or discord you've been experiencing with others. She's reminding you the loyalty should only be given to those you trust. In the New Testament, Mary Magdalene is known for witnessing the crucifixion and being the first to see Christ when he resurrected from the dead. In the 6th century, Mary's role became shrouded in sexual sin. There is no record of this in the scriptures, and in 1969 the church admitted that they were incorrect in these beliefs about Mary Magdalene. She was yet another misjudged feminine. Wow. So the importance of this is, it's important to heal and practice balance in your devotion. Your radical self-love will allow you to help and give to others. Self-love, Venus, that's what came up in the cards. And I'm going to end this gorgeous reading in Pisces with a power of love and see what pops out, guys. These have been so powerful, these readings. So powerful. Peacefulness, Pisces in a nutshell. This says, you recognize that balance, kindness and love bring calmness to your soul. So remember, this is the kind of thing that brings you harmony. This is where it's saying discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Wow. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. Have a great new moon in Pisces. I keep wanting to say Aquarius. And take good care.